So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here with a place in the last 4 on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude, and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Okay, interesting. Lucas Vazquez does really well to win the ball there. They've played it short. Tierney. Partey. Now Timber. Tierney. Oh, well played. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And it looks for the finish. No, he's missed it.
Modric put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Merino. And they've switched it over to the other side. And Tierney. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Eder Militao. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe goes short. Mbappe! In comes the delivery. And now they can spring out of defence. Merino. Now Timber. Tierney. Now White. That has been knocked clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Danger averted. He's got a side of goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Merino. Now Odegaard. Now it's Martinelli. Valverde. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Arsenal can counter promptly here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Gets his pass away. Now it's Saka. Rudiger eases the ball away from him. Saka! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Camavinga. Valverde. Rodrigo. Merino. It's Saka. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And it's Modric. The muscular approach does pay off here. Saka. Pinches it off him. Now Odegaard. Merino. Vinicius Junior. Tierney. Now it's Martinelli. And he cuts out the supply. Could move up a gear here. White. Modric wins the duel this time. Camavinga. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. Trossard. Lucas Vazquez. For Valverde. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Saka. Spread out to the left. Chouameni. Oh, good spread. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Chouameni. Valverde. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Oh, that was vital.
Rodrigo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That has been cut short. With Rudiger. for Valverde. Camavinga. Here's Chouameni. Lucas Vazquez. Now it's Rodrigo. Now who's going to be first to this? Showing good feet. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Trossard. Now here's the delivery. Rudiger can get it clear. Referee's given a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. Camavinga.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, Odegaard, Timber. Arsenal have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Rodrigo, Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Trossard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga. No, he wasn't going to let him past. White. Strong running down that left flank. Gets into some space. Martinelli! Cleared without complication. Now Saliba. Saka. Looking for the... Can he put it away? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Lucas Vazquez. Arsenal out in front with an early advantage. Oh, super ball. Partey. Tierney. Looking for options for movement. In by Martinelli. Oh, well played, well played. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Great hit!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Partey. Odegaard. Saka delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Modric. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! And yes, it's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tierney. Oh, it's come loose. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Tierney plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Rodrigo. Now it's Lucas Vazquez. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Saka. Now it's Trossard. He's got space in the area. Gets good distance on it. Gets it back. Odegaard. White. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vinicius Junior, Lucas Vazquez. Away from immediate danger. Eder Militao. Well, the scoreline is tight. The tie right on a knife edge. Rodrigo! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tierney. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Valverde. Now Eder Militao.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Merino. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shifted upfield. Spread neatly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gently done. Odegaard. Martinelli. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Modric. And that has left him in a heap. He's had it taken off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Partey. Valverde. And he's had it nicked away. Tierney. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. He can get that clear. They get a throw in. Valverde. Odegaard. Moved on forwards. Odegaard. Shot could be a real chance! Odegaard with the short one. Partey. Now then, the ball's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lucas Vazquez. It's a good run down the right. Mbappe.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, that's nice. Valverde, there's the hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Saka. That's the throw. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a brilliant interception. Rudiger. Eder Militao. For Valverde. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's a good ball.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Odegaard. He's found a way through. Eder Militao. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Partey. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Saliba. Forwards and with intent. Tierney. Tierney drives forward on the overlap. Here it comes. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Valverde. Played out towards the right wing. Martinelli. That's Partey. Martinelli. Clearly not happy with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tierney makes the interception. Now it's Saka. White. Fiddles it through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Now it's Mott. He's got the shot away! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Vinicius Junior. And he's on a charge. And he's managed to get free. Martinelli! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Played out to the right. Lucas Vasquez. Saka. Now it's Martinelli. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saka. Very nicely done. Saka's delivery.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Valverde. And here's the chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
White. Tierney. Tierney, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Valverde. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Stood up well to him there. Arsenal have a free kick. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Can he latch on to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Valverde. Merino. Saliba. Now White. Tierney. Martinelli. He is through here. Closing in on goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior! Camavinga. Looking for the runner. Rodrigo. Valverde, and the shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Tierney. That's a nicely measured pass. He has found the way through. Swung in towards the middle.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Chouameni. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Ødegaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Saka might just make this. Chouameni. Now it's Trossard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's delightful. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Out to the right. Lucas Vazquez could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's neat. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it again. Rodrigo. Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. Now Timber. White. Oh, that's well spotted. Martinelli. He is just caressing the ball. Tierney. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior. Timber. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodrigo. Played out wide. Lucas Vazquez crosses.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Chouameni. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they've got a throw. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior.
Camavinga really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Valverde! Ødegaard. He's found a way through. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. And that was very necessary. Now it's Ødegaard. Lovely feet. Martinelli. And the ball's come loose here. That's good play. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ødegaard! And again! In for the follow-up! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the follow-up! It's anyone's ball now. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Valverde. Lucas Vazquez. Rodrigo. Lovely bit of skill. Lucas Vazquez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rudiger. Oh, good spread. Nice control. Martinelli. Interesting ball. Great ball if he can get there. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's it. Climbs up big! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. And he's forced to go back. Chouameni. Forward it goes.
Ah, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
White gets good distance on it. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. And it's played forward. Now it's Mbappe. Ah, such a clever touch. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Good spot, he's seen the run. That's very neat. White.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Valverde. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Trossard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde. And it's Modric. Turns back here, probably the best option. Saliba. Now White. Oh, red, nice interception. Eder Militao. Saka. White. Saka gets into a good position. Just eases him off the ball. Gently done. Vinicius Junior. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Trossard. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Played into the middle. In with a header! And he's there to get it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the pass is intercepted. White. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Chouameni. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Great ball. Vinicius Junior! He scored!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
half-time whistle goes. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the action is back on the way.
Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Valverde.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lucas Vazquez. Valverde. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Martinelli. Chouameni. Aim forwards. No, that's been intercepted. Martinelli. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Gabriel Jesus. He might be in here. Saka. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Oh, nicely intercepted. Odegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Tries to think it through. Now it's Martinelli. Picked out, great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Forward it goes. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire. The decision-making, we can't. He learned from it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played out towards the right wing. And he has been fouled there. Tries to get it clear. Partey. Martinelli. Now this could be a chance. Camavinga. Now Modric. It's Camavinga. Rudiger. Here's Tchouaméni. Throw in. Merino. Partey. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. And it's Modric. It's Camavinga. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. It's Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Merino. Sends it crossfield. Tierney. Threads one in. Martinelli. Corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets his pass away. He can run onto that. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Martinelli. Now it's Saka. Cleared away. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Eder Militao. Camavinga. That's Rudiger. Tchouaméni. And it's Rudiger. Lucas Vazquez. Played out to the right. Great run on the overlap here. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played in by Rodrigo. That's an excellent interception. Chance here to counter. He's in plenty of space here. Rodrigo. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Mbappe. Odegaard. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Martinelli! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga. Now Eder Militao. And it's Rudiger. Valverde. Rodrigo. Now Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. Massive leap! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
White, who's set up 1 goal so far. That's played into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Short changes in with that pass. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tierney. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the shot at goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that is a little undercooked. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rodrigo. He's going for goal! What a hit. The save was firm.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Shifted upfield. Gently done. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no. No circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Modric has got himself a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
And it's Lucas Vasquez. That is lovely. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's had it taken off him. That's going to go a long way. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And they're quick to get it back. White. Moved on forwards. Now it's Saka. He's got away. Merino. Oh, nice touch. In by Merino. Now the finish! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Modric.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Nice physical challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Martinelli. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Cleared without complication. Looking for the runner. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Valverde. And it's Lucas Vasquez. With Rudiger. Here's Chouameni. Modric. And Rodrigo. With Rudiger. And it's played forward. Odegaard. Looking to break at pace. Merino. Over to the left. Tierney. Oh, nice touch. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yep, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Rodrigo. Gabriel Jesus. Saka!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Valverde. Opts for safety. Forwards and with intent. Tierney. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Odegaard. And he's in on goal. That is lovely. Partey. And that has left him in a heap. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Merino. Now it's Saka. Proves too strong. Camavinga. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Forward it goes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And now a sudden chance to counter. Merino. Chouameni. Out to the right. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, that's neat. It's run loose here. Partey did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a hit! Lucas Vazquez. Here's Chouameni. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, that's nice. He's had a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Gabriel Jesus reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Valverde. And it's Rudiger. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gently done. Moved on forwards. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Calmly anticipates. White. Now Odegaard.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Timber. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Camavinga. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shifted upfield. White. He is just caressing the ball. In towards the middle. Martinelli! And a second time. And it's in. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Modric. Now Eder Militao. Aim forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. White. Tierney. And that's a goal kick. Saka. Oh, good spread. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Keeper sees it all the way. Oh, what's he done? Partey. Forwards and with intent. Played out towards the right wing. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Saka. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Forward it goes. Saka. Tierney. It's Gabriel Jesus! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Eder Militao. Camavinga. Here's Chouameni. And that is played back to front. White cuts it out. Merino. To Martinelli. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodrigo. Valverde, and he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, shooting chance! Martinelli, lobbed in behind. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lucas Vazquez. Rodrigo. White. Merino.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Modric. Tries the cross. Too much on that, it's gone out. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Ødegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Some good work on the right flank here. He has found the way through. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! That has been knocked clear. He's found the way through. Now it's Saka. Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! The amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chouameni with Rudiger. Ball played for Lucas Vasquez. No, he's not going to get any further than that. That's a little off target. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. Anything he touches turns to goals. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Martinelli. And he's had it nicked away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Saka. Saka! Decent hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, really good feet. Out to the right. That's tidy. Valverde! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a quick ball upfield. Goalkeeper's ball. With Rudiger. Valverde. And Rodrigo. Valverde. That's very neat. It's Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Now it's Lucas Vazquez. Can he stop it going out? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Odegaard! Great leap! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Odegaard plays it short. And it's going to be another one. And out to safety. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And it's Modric. They've played it short. Lucas Vazquez. And it's Modric. Has a shot! He should have put that one away.
Modric just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Now it's Havertz. Zinchenko. Cross goes in there. Modric. Camavinga. Now Eder Militao. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Havertz. Zinchenko. So, what can they make of this? Vinicius Junior just eases him off the ball. Saka. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Done delicately. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Shifted upfield. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Eder Militao. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rodrigo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Saka. In by Saka. Up to meet it! Sticks it away! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Succumbs to the pressure.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's onside!
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rodrigo. And the finish! Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Arsenal can counter promptly here. Mendy. And it's lofted through here. Vinicius Junior. That's good play. Header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Chouameni, and he's forced to go back. Arsenal must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Pinches it off him. There's the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Moved on forwards. Partey. Gently done. Gabriel Jesus. Zinchenko. Now it's Gabriel Jesus!
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
And it's Alaba. Alaba, showing good feet. Hit into the... climbs up big! They've scored! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Out to the left it goes. Zinchenko. And the shot! Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Timber. Look at the space here. He's gone for goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. And it's played forward. White. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Mendy did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception, well timed. Alaba. And Rodrigo. Valverde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rudiger. And it's Modric. The press. Modric is the guilty party there. Partey to Havertz. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior fiddles it through. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Delivery from Mbappe.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Odegaard. Partey. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Rodrigo. And the cross comes. Has a go! Volleyed effort.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Zinchenko. Now Timber. Now Odegaard. Havertz. Played out to the right.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Rudiger attempts a clearance. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Havertz has been caught there. It's a foul. Mykarate. Oh, it's come loose. Shapes to shoot. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodrigo succumbs to the pressure. The final seconds now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely bit of skill. In towards the middle. Clears it out of harm's way. Zinchenko. Now Odegaard. Martinelli. Havertz is firing after that one. Mendy. Oh, he's found some space here. Early ball out from the back. White. Saka. Havertz. Ah, such a clever touch. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And out it comes again. Valverde. He's got away. Ah, he's had it taken off him. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gabriel Jesus. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Interesting ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Eder Militao. Now Mendy. Modric. Now Mendy. Ping towards the front line. Foot in. Havertz. Odegaard. Over to the left. Danger averted for now. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Zinchenko. Gabriel Jesus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hops for safety. Well, that is one way to stop him. Modric concedes a free kick for that. might have... And the shot! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And now he has two. All square again into the dying minutes. Modric. Here's Chouameni. They've managed to get it away. It is a corner. So it's going to be another corner. And it's hoisted clear. Tomiyasu. Saka. And Tomiyasu. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rodrigo. And it's Alaba. Rudiger. Forwards and with intent. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Partey. Now Ødegaard. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.